Egypt just basically told the US to fuck off. Egypt has announced they're going to be ditching their American fighter jets and instead replacing them with Chinese ones. In fact, a few months ago, Egypt actually placed their first order for some of the Chinese J-10C fighter jets, and today the first batch of them has arrived. Now, if you don't know, at the moment Egypt has an air force of about 200 fighter jets, but 40 of them are really old F-16s. However, it's worth knowing that both the US and Russia offered to replace these old American F-16 fighter jets that Egypt has, but Egypt refused both of them, and instead they took China up on their offer. Although something you probably didn't already know is that Egypt actually had some of these Chinese J-10C fighter jets already. In fact, about a week before Egypt placed the order for these Chinese fighter jets, they flew about 6 of them over the pyramids, which was quite a big deal. Now, it's worth knowing that Egypt didn't say how many of the Chinese fighter jets they bought, nor how many were delivered today, but it is expected to be quite a lot, because they're trying to build up their air force. However, about the same time that Egypt bought these Chinese fighter jets, they also placed an order with France to buy 54 French Rafale fighter jets. Either way though, it's still quite a big deal that Egypt is starting to work with China now and buy from China, rather than the US like they previously did. It says quite a lot, but as usual, you can leave me a follow for some more global news like this.